Oh my god, this
Ooh,
is so
this
cool.
is so cool. I love this.
This is so you get to I'm about to become commentator 0. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah,
this is?
let's go.
Let's fucking do this. This is exactly. Oh, this makes so much sense. So we have team OG the Prodigy, aka Team Entei, with Brink Britters leading the charge, and on the other side we have Team Curly Q. Interesting choice. She's going with the Sylveon, which doesn't tend to be seen very frequently in the meta. Now we do have also on the opposite side, we have Absol running a very just attack set here. This is going to be an interesting match. Obviously the Hoop is definitely going to be the game changer here for both teams here. We have a lot of defense in Tree and Slowbro. There's been a lot of debate lately of which tank is actually honestly better in this situation. You have Tree, who just recently got a crap ton of buffs, but Slowbro has honestly been the main staple that we've seen time and time again. Absol in lane has actually proven its worth over time. It's moved from the jungle spot into the lane slot. So let's see how this team works out, this team comp. We have pretty stable meta teams here. It's interesting that one team does have the top lane Lucario, so we'll see how this all pans out.
Okay.
Chris can be my color commentary.
Yeah, co-commentators. Let's go. All right, so let's see what they do. So they're going for the first APOM.
They are going for the first APOM. They did not pass it up, but they do pass up the duplicate APOM. Interesting. They are focusing on the mid, the neutral Audino. That is their prime focus, which I do not think I think Frog Party was able to snatch that up at the end. Their Hoopa was able to snatch that up. Now we have a little bit of a fight down at bottom as Curly's team's trying to steal the opposing jungle, but they realize they push back. They're walking back.
Yeah, they're staying a good strong 3 right now.
Oh, absolutely. Then we have on top lane, we have Son versus Lucario, and it doesn't seem the only person that's up there. It's a top lane Absol. Absol has chosen to go solo lane this actual match, so that's actually really interesting to contest. Now we have Lucario, and we also have Frogadier on the top, and we have Absol and Fletchinder up on top. So we have a really pretty good stalemate at the bottom, but on top, this is really going to choose. OG is actually hiding in the grass. Wow, they actually are literally mirrored apart from each other. They're literally mirrored apart. Nobody wants to make the first move. On the bottom, we have we have on the bottom again, we have Azu poking in, and here we go. First bees. Here's where we're going to have some interaction.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Brian was able to get a good chunk of those bees.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now they're
playing it so safe.
Their Frogadier was actually able to get a good amount of bees there. Oh, we might have a skirmish in the middle. But they're
so
not
we got OG and Crow going up against Monkey there.
Versus Monkey and Sonverse, but they're both
Sonverse
very
comes down
defensively.
to help.
But Curly's going in mid. Oh, OG might be in trouble. Oh, they have 4 on OG. They know that the target. No, OG is taken down. First blood drawn. But Bry's taking advantage that they're distracted and goes to score on the first bot lane. Wow, what an interaction we have here today. On top lane, we still have Crow, who's farming up, getting up to level 5, but we also have Sunny, who's level 6. So if the thing is, Lucario needs to get his stacks in to contest this Absol, and I think Sombrus knows that.
Yes. Okay, so the Crow is peeking, and he's gonna try and score behind Sombrus's back here.
Wow, and he's able to drop a fat 30, but Sombrus is gonna be able to push some damage, and just using his moves, he's able to get in and get out. The question is, will Sombrus now contest and try to score 30 of his own, knowing that OG has now become a full-fledged Talonflame?
So right now, they're both pretty much tied for the amount of points that they have left on their T3s, third towers.
And Tree goes down on the bot lane. Curly's, they have to back up because now they're, oh wow, Brit's team is going to be able to take advantage of the entire bees.
All the bees,
All the bees, but Curly's still going to get in there and be able to snag a couple of bees for herself. Good on them. Okay, it seems that everybody's starting to rotate down. OG and that would be OG and the Absol Crow are a little bit behind. We're gonna have a big team fight here.
Okay, and we see Crow and OG coming towards bottom right now, so they're gonna have a full team bot.
Right, here we go. They're getting position. As you can see, OG on the bottom right, he is very clearly gonna try to steal. He is not trying to take part in this team fight unless he absolutely has to. As he goes in, Bloodwing, was that Azu?
Yes, that was
Azu again.
Azu was able to secure the
Dreadnought again.
That was a good play.
Now Brit's team is in the advantage.
They're in the advantage here. They also, okay, so they can easily overcap this if they want. Curly's just waiting it out.
I think they're all gonna choose to back. That was a very critical roll there. They
Okay,
played
let's
that
see.
perfectly.
Okay, OG is gonna try and defend top.
We have a really good skirmish at the top.
Hoopa,
OG taking out their Hoopa, making sure that it does not get in the way, because as we've seen, Hoopa can be honestly the game changer of a match. Not necessarily just in its ults. Also, we could also take advantage of the fact that it has been able to secure. Now, I do know that Trick did get nerfed a little bit, but it does seem that still seems to be the priority move that they tend to go to. And we have an ult from Sombers. Oh, we have some buddy bears going up. OG's going in for some kills. Rotom is at about 25%. Brit and Crow and Azu secure the Rotom.
Secured the Rotom, yep.
The question is, do they just let it crash, or just Somber tries to push it? It doesn't matter. It crashes anyways. This first time, Crow's gonna overcap it with a fat 40. This is turning one side. They're actually pretty evenly matched, because as we've seen, Curly's team has already taken the opposing bot lane.
Yep, so they're currently, they're mirrored right now, but opposite ends. So let's see how this next Dreadnought plays out.
Oh, poor Azu's getting stuck in the middle with Monkey and the tree.
Azu's gonna have, only a 5-second cooldown until he's able to come back in. So that's not too bad. He'll be there for Dreadnought.
Exactly, and the thing is, with Azu being where he's at level 9, he is set up to ult to bring the team together if need be, because as we've seen, Hoopa becomes a full-fledged attacker once it ults. No, Brit's trying to poke in. Here we go. Everybody's playing the little safe game. Bri's going in headstrong, and so is Crow. Wow, Crow just going mad dash in the middle and takes advantage and takes out their jungler. Unfortunately, Sombers is not going to be here for this team fight, so he's teleporting back, but it might be too little too late, because it looks like Team Brit is going to be able to secure the Dreadnought.
Oh, yes, they're able to. They were able to properly defend.
Doing the OG, that might have been a fault. Now, I do understand. Chances are Sombers stayed up on top to get his stacks in. I understand that, but I think in this situation, when you already lost the first Dread, you want to keep the momentum pushing back and secure the Dread again.
Yes. Now we know that Curly is actually going up against her current teammate here, Crow. So this is an interesting play.
You know, it's always interesting when you have to go into your besties, right? You know, earlier, not trying to push ourselves in there, but when we had to face our friends, I mean, we're friends with these guys, it does feel a little awkward at times.
It's like, I'm so sorry for doing this. Okay, so Crow is pushing back on Sombers. They are currently farming up right now. They're going to be preparing for this next Rotom, which is coming up, and then we are approaching closer to Zapdos. So we have about a minute and a half left.
1 minute and a half. You know what's actually interesting, Chris, that you pointed out right now? It does seem that Crow does have the advantage over Sombers' Lucario, which you wouldn't normally expect. And Team Brit,
and they were able to get the secure on Rotom again. But will they be able to push it in? Yes, actually, they will be able to push it in.
They are going to be able to push it in.
The whole team is down unless Curly goes top to defend. Okay, so they're gonna try and defend. So Rotom, they may be able to push it out.
Yeah, they do not want to see
Player
Rotom get
there
in.
was able to push that with the tree. Luckily, they have the tree because they can easily push that back.
And it looks like Azu's being a little sneaky link, moving his way downtown, walking fast, pace is fast, as his homebound. Get it? Because he's unbound. Hoopa.
Yeah.
No, okay. Anywho, so as we move on, the team seems to be regrouping at the bottom. Azu, Brit, and Bri are sticking together. It does seem that, like, Crow is still staying on top. I think he's going to go after the tree, honestly. I think he's going to take advantage that tree stayed behind, and he's going to try to eliminate the tree so they don't have their defender down here for Dread.
Very likely, however.
This is actually very interesting. Now we see Sonverse and Monkey going to top lane too, so it's actually going to be a pretty easy secure for Team Brit if they want to take this last Dreadnought.
Okay, so yeah, so right now at Dread, they know they have 18 seconds until Zap, and it looks like Curly's team is going to be able to attack.
Honestly,
but it also looks like Pink's team is on the defense here, ready to secure.
Oh yeah,
by
OG's
stealing
ready to steal
if needed.
If need be, they
Azu,
did leash it
that
properly.
Or Azu or Pink.
Curly
Pink
is by herself, but
she is able to secure that.
Oh, nobody gets it. She was so close, unable to get the secure. Now here's the thing, we've seen this before. Just because you have the level advantage does not necessarily mean the Zap fight. But here we go, we have everybody in the pit. We have OG and Crow kind of staying behind. I think they're definitely gonna play.
Pink was able to knock out Curly there.
Ooh, wow,
okay,
with a nice
but she used her ult.
Oh, she is. Oh, this is starting to look like a team wipe. All that's left is Bri and Azu. Brian, Azu are staying alive though. Crow, I think, has been
Sonvers
honestly.
is running backwards and he's running behind. He's gonna
Yep.
go behind them a bit, but he is the odd man out. Pink is down, and we have okay, so it is now back to Curly. She's back in the game.
Everybody
here.
seems to be backing up. Everybody needs to
their
reset.
jungler and Sonvers is back. The tree's back, so this is gonna be another fight.
See, what's interesting is a lot of ults were procced there and nobody secured Zapdos.
Yeah.
But here's the advantage that I would say Sonverse's team and
Spinach is
Curly's team
down,
has.
yep.
They are ahead in points. If they were not capping, this is where things get very interesting, as we haven't kept up too much right here with the totals here. But we do want to know that this is another brawl fight. But look, it looks like Team Bray is taking over the lead here. They are at the chokehold on the left-hand side. Tree has to go back. Curly's going to run into the fight because she's
Sonvers is going to go score. Yep, you're going to get us some
is trying to
scores
secure
in.
this win if they do not
That
get this zap.
might apply pressure. However, Crow might be able to wait. No.
Oh, Bry's going for the middle.
Wait,
oh, it
this
does seem
is
that.
the tree
oh,
may
here
be
we
able
go.
to.
Oh,
and they were able
Brit
to secure.
herself, the Pika Queen, secures the Zapdos.
Okay, so let's see here. Brian's gonna be able to score, and we also have up top. They're gonna get the scores in there. However, that wasn't, I don't think, enough. So Curly's team may be able to counter score here.
If they are able
I think
to
that
push,
was.
but unfortunately there is only 10 seconds, so I don't think they're gonna make it in time. So I do believe this match is gonna go to Team Brit.
Yep.
What a game! What a match!
Wow. Did not see that coming, but I am. That was impressive.
That was very
definitely impressive.
You know, it's essentially, and it boiled down to 2 team fights when you actually boil it all down, because all the ults were popped prematurely, but nobody actually then pushed for Zap. We had so much tank, so much power, so much survivability that they had to have a second team fight. The difference maker, in my opinion, is the fact that Crow and OG kind of played the back role. We had Brit, Azu, and Bry kind of on the forefront to weaken the opposition. From there, Crow and OG were able to swoop in and absolutely dominate the team.
Yeah. Fortunately for them, they were able to get the upper hand on a lot of objectives there.
Absolutely.
Sonvers, you guys played well. That was a good game.
Sonvers, Curly, you guys did amazingly well. The other team was just a slight tad click faster and a little bit better in that they were able to secure the Zap. As we all know, Zap tends to be